Hey, do you guys remember that time where like I like made videos and stuff? Like I actually got shit done, and I didn't leave you guys hanging for like 3 weeks. Yeah, let's not remember. Let's pretend that I've always been really slow at uploading. Let's just pretend that that's how it is, and then we'll just call it even. Let's just say that. No, but in all seriousness, I have had finals. I am finally finished with finals, and oh my god. Let me do some. It really was. That was some bullshit right there. Oh well. Oh well. Is Antwerpen? Nope, it's not a core yet. Not quite a core yet. Alright. So now what do we do? I guess we should focus on our colonies a bit. That seems like it'd be a good idea. Probably. Let's see. Because we have been chosen. Oh, that's the thing where I lose a lot of money. Shit. Oh well. Alright, where can I expand? Who do I have a Costas Belli on? I need someone who I have a Costas Belli on. Who I'm obviously not allied with. There's England. I mean, I have a royal marriage, but once my king dies, we could... Lot of imperial ban. Yeah. They have Zealand. I need to take that from them. Oh, Orleans has this too. Well, I guess it's for another war then. I guess that'll just have to be for another war to get this one. Because they were going to kick my ass right there. They were going to kick my ass. Now that I think about it, I should probably defund my military. There's no reason to have a well-funded military in peacetime. Unless you have a lot of rebellions, which I don't. It's not really a problem, so... Failed? Really? Oh, it's because they damaged my colony. Natives. Ugh. Yeah, aggressiveness 9. Wow. Waiapi. Where's that? Waiapi. Somewhere around here. It's a colony somewhere, Waiapi. Yeah, here we go. Right here. Waiapi. Alright, cool. I'm doing a pretty good job, I think, so far of colonizing. I've got a decent, chunk of stuff carved out here. Good enough, like, just, my own, like, little personal chunk of the world. I'm getting colonists really quickly, though. I should probably do even more. I don't want to bankrupt myself, though. That's the thing. Oh, this is wasteland. Damn. I can't do anything. So my next goal, then, should be... Yeah. Yeah, my next goal needs to be against Venice. Okay. Okay. Alright. Because they own the places right here, which I want. Hey guys, how's it going? Do you remember a time where I was actually punctual with getting my shit done, and I didn't take weeks to record a single video? Let's just pretend that never happened. Let's pretend I've always been really slow. I mean, I kind of have, but let's just pretend I've never been punctual, and I've always been really lazy and at uploading videos. Let's just clear myself of any guilt that I might feel for taking so long. But in all seriousness, I have been taking finals. I am finally finished with finals. That is an alliteration, I believe. Finally finished with finals. Yeah, an alliteration. Finally finished finals. Finally finished. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with finals. So I'm back home. I have my computer set up in my home, and it feels nice. Ooh, does it feel nice to be back in my home? It feels good. It feels pretty damn good to be home. Not just like being home, because I didn't miss home that much, to be honest. I'm not gonna pull this sappy story where oh, I missed being home so much. That's not the case. Not the case at all. I love it up there. But Velocity. Oh, now I get more colonists per year apparently. Yep. Okay. What I oh, that's good. I guess. No, it's bad. It's bad. Bad. Sure. Whatever. But talking to myself as I try to talk to myself. In essence, talking to you, though. I guess I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. It's late. It's like 11:30, which actually isn't that late. I've stayed up much later than that in the past, but it's for me that's relatively late. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit out of it. But yeah, I had finals. I finished. Didn't really sleep for like 2 weeks. Ugh. But what's good now is I can actually upload more videos. I am planning to do a few videos. Ooh. Cool. I'm actually planning to do a bunch of videos, just film just as many as possible, and just crank them out. And then, oh, I hit the microphone. Sorry if you heard that. Sure. But yeah, I'm gonna film as many videos as I can without. Ooh, that's bad. Without actually. I need to build some more armies as well, without actually rendering them out or uploading them. Like I'll like do them as I go. Is what? Let me explain. I'm going to render my videos out, obviously. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a bunch of them, render them out one by one, and just upload them maybe one day at a time, one per day, or maybe 2 per day, or I don't know. I like to do 1 per day, or maybe even 1 per every few days, because if I do 1 per day, then it seems to me that like less people actually watch the videos, and I want more people to watch the videos. Like, I want, obviously I want more views because more views equals good for me, but I also want more views because I mean, like, I want, I put this content out there. I might as well get it seen, So I'm not sure exactly what my schedule will be. I need a new army. I really do. How are these current armies set up? They are 842. Okay, cool. But yeah, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. That's the new way I found out about setting up recruitment. I like it better, just 2 per province. But yeah, actually I think I know a way even more efficient than that, but I'll theorize about that later on my own time. I mean, I've been playing this game for 6 years, maybe close to 7 now, and I'm still coming up with new ways to do things. So it's a fun game. It's that kind of game where you just never stop learning. Military access from Venice, sure. What was I saying? I was saying something. I don't even know. Oh yeah, about my upload schedule. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that. I could do it, I don't know, any number of ways, really. I've been thinking about uploading none during this break. Maybe not none. I'm gonna upload this so you guys know what's up. But I am losing money hand over fist. I need to fix that. Could I get a good advisor to help me bring in? Well, where's my money coming from? Money is mostly coming through trade. All right. Money is mostly coming through trade. I want to invest in I don't know, production. They're all ahead of time, really? Yes, every single tech. 6 years, 4 years, 16 years, 1 year, and what is that? 6 years? Yeah, I'm gonna do with production. But I want to see if I can get a good guy who's like, let me see. I want to get a guy who does either tax modifier, so that guy would be good, or a guy who does trade. No, guy brings in more trade money. Ooh, this guy be better. National tax modifier. Ooh, inflation reduction, interest. I'm gonna look at you, treasurer. Okay. High judge. Ooh. No. I'm just gonna go with this treasurer. Yeah, national tax modifier. Yes. Level 6. Otto Casper, you are gonna be fantastic for me. You should bring in lots of extra money, hopefully. That's the goal anyway, is lots of extra money. Also, but being at home now allows me to record longer videos. Because I'm not as worried about my my roommate coming in. Actually, I lost money on him. You know what? Yeah. Go to hell. Yeah. Oh, now I'm making even less money. Okay, never mind. I want you back. I want you back. Of course, I gotta pay the fee to hire him again. But I just need to stop all this colonizing crap. That'd probably be a good idea. Probably be a good idea. I have learned about a bunch of places. That's cool. But yeah, since my roommate is gone, I can now record for 30 minutes, which is, I think, a good thing. Longer videos are better, and I can cover more ground in one video. And by that I mean that I can do more years. Like, I can get further in the game in one video. Now, in theory, that actually should be bad. Because I shouldn't be in favor of that, because it gets me less overall views. Because if I have twice as many videos, in theory, I should get twice as many views. However, that's ignoring the fact that longer videos, like 30-minute videos, tend to attract more people in general. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep up this 30-minute video track for all of the games that I'm going to be doing. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I'm not sure, but I think for this game it'll be fine. Leave in the comments if you want longer videos, shorter videos, whatever you want. I can do whatever you want. It's like I can do an hour-long video. I can that works. I could do hour-long videos. I could do 10-minute videos. Just whatever the public demands, I provide. Colony established. Send a colonist. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Whatever y'all want, I. Oh, but love that event. Whatever y'all want, I will provide. I am I am your servant. I will do anything to provide. Not anything, mind you. I have my moral limits. I will not, I don't know, kill George Lucas as much as I would like to sometimes. I would not do that. I would not sleep with your estranged mother, who you're just sure that she'd feel better if I did that for her. But I can't bring myself to do it. It would feel wrong. So I won't do that. I won't post naked pictures of myself. That would be wholly inappropriate. So don't even ask. That is you shouldn't even be thinking those thoughts. I know you're thinking those thoughts because I'm a beautiful man, but you shouldn't be thinking those thoughts. So yeah. So anyway, I am colonizing the Americas. I am planning on colonizing these guys here. I'd like to send a spy. I only have 2 spies. What would be my probability of succeeding in screwing them over? Actually, I don't want to do that yet. I want to wait until this is a little more established. And there's Hungary, which I'd really love to take from them, but it doesn't really matter. There's ways to culture flip them later, I think. And if I can culture flip them later, I'll do that instead. I'd rather not just knock them off from Hungary. Hungary will eventually get their colonization up to speed, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. They're kind of... Hungary is kind of derp when it comes to this kind of thing, apparently. But, I think they'll be fine. Alright, yep, send a guy there. Then I need to stop colonizing for a while and just build up some capital, because I have none. I have almost no money. I mean, relative to what I would like. I mean, obviously I have a lot of money, but relative to what I would like, I mean, 1800 is not much. You should see my Germany file. Oh my gosh. I started off as the Hansa. I own, like, that. That is, like, it's pretty cool. I own all of that, and all of North America, all of Canada, which I suppose is part of North America, but I don't think of Canada as part of North America. You know what I think of as North America? I think of the good old US of A as North America. Is that a little, you know, American-centric? Yes, it is. But can you blame me? I mean, Canada, I love ya. I actually like you better than the U.S. People are nicer, place is nicer, it's cooler, which is, you know, in both senses of the word cool. It is colder, which is nice. It is much more just desirable as a place, I think. And despite what people may think, I am not referring to the Canadian healthcare system. Whenever anyone says Canada is awesome, they're almost exclusively referring to the healthcare system. I am not. I am looking at the things about Canada that I actually consider good. I will not get into a political debate here, but I am not actually a fan of the Canadian healthcare system. I think it is meh. I think it is very meh. So, all I'm gonna say for now, don't wanna talk about that here because I don't wanna alienate any. Wheat. I hate wheat. I don't want to alienate anyone. I'm just gonna say not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. But I like Canada. So even though I think Canada is a great place, when I think of North America, I think of the US of A. It is. And when I think of the US of A, I think of like the East Coast and like California. Everything else in the middle, like, just kind of doesn't matter to me. I'm sorry, but I was born. Let me see. Was I born? I guess it'd be like right around. Right, like there-ish. I can't quite tell. Where it would be. Yeah, this is. Yeah, right around here. So, and I currently live right around like there. I currently live like right around there. So, you know, I apologize if I am East Coast centric, but that is where I am from. It is where I have always lived, and it's where I kind of plan to always live. I plan to go to. I'd like to go to college, you know, somewhere on the East Coast. I'd like to retire on the East Coast. It's just no offense to the West Coast people. I'm not saying the West Coast is a bad place. I love San Francisco. It is one of my like top 10 favorite cities. But I wouldn't want to live there. It's like New York. I love New York. I would never want to live there. I think it's the most depressing place to live. Great place to visit. Never want to live there. I would hate to live there. So I think that's just a good example of why I kind of, you know, like, when I say North America, I mean, you know, the East Coast of the United States, which honestly is where everything happens anyway. I'm not saying the rest of the country isn't important. I'm not saying the rest of the continent isn't important, but I mean, come on. We got some Massachusetts, we got some New York, we have New Hampshire up here somewhere, which by the way is utopia. New Hampshire is the nicest place on the planet. It's like Canadian culture, but like American. It's like they've got like the niceness of America. Or the niceness of Canada, but like the hard-working, you know, good old America. It's, you know, it's like a nice mix. You know, it's like, I mean, seriously, anyone who doesn't believe me, go to New Hampshire. It is the greatest place on earth. There is not a place nicer than New Hampshire, other than Ireland, of course, because Ireland is heaven. I don't think if New Hampshire is utopia, then Ireland is indeed heaven. Just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. Not a conflict of interest, because, you know, it's not like I'm Irish or anything. You know, it's like not like my entire family is, you know, from Ireland, you know, but just throwing that out there, you know, it's like, just saying. And if you couldn't tell that I was being facetious, yes, my entire family is indeed from Ireland, and most of my family is still in Ireland. Only a small portion moved over, about 100 years ago now. Yeah, my grandpa, no, not quite 100, like 70 years ago. Grandpa came over in the 30s, so that's 80 years ago. Okay, not quite 100 years. Not quite 100, but it's been a while. It has been quite a while since my family came over. But like I said, most of them came over or stayed in Ireland. It was my great-grandpa, my grandpa, and some of his siblings. I think it was his sister came, his brother stayed, and his half-brother came. Maybe his half-brother was born here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll have to look at the census records again, or the family tree thing. I'm not entirely sure. I know my family history back a few generation or two, you know, but like not any further than that. You need a fort. Yes, you do. All right. You need to go sow 1,000 flowers. Do that. But yeah, I know my family history a little ways back, but not too far. Now we are making considerably more money. Not than we were a couple months ago, but than we were about 2 years ago. Or about 2 months. More than we were 2 months ago. About the same we were 2 years ago, if that makes any sense. So I think we've made a wise decision to cut back on the colonization a little bit. I think that's been a good call. Opposing military schools, attack. I like defensive. Even though I know for like my kind of strategy, it seems that attack would be better because I've generally been more offensive, but defensive honestly gives you better things. Lower cost of cavalry, higher cost of infantry, but infantry costs less than cavalry naturally, so it makes more sense to have their costs raised and the cavalry costs lowered. Artillery costs are up, but whatever. Fort defense up is great. Offensive. Lower infantry cost, you know, it's fair, but higher cavalry cost, it's just increasing the cost discrepancy between the two. Artillery cost minus 50, that's nice. Leader fire and leader shock would be fantastic in siege too, but the fort defense goes down by 25%. That is just unacceptable. That is unacceptable. So I go with defensive. It's not one of these things like, for example, I think Quamlik. I think that I'm trying to find a good example. Come on. Oh, innovative versus narrow-minded. I would say that innovative is always the better option. I think that the only reason that's included, or free trade. I haven't even focused on that at all. If I've been going mercantilism, I'm just speaking out of my ass here because, or putting a shoe in my mouth rather. That's the right term, because I should be going free trade, but I think free trade is generally better. Plutocracy, I think, is generally better. Free subject is better. Innovative is almost always better. Despite it looks worse, but it's just better, I think. I don't really give a shit about missionaries, to be honest. Free trade, I think, is always better. Defense, I think, is usually better, but someone could make a case for offensive depending on the situation, and it's up to them. That is a very personal thing. Land versus naval, once again, a very personal thing. I think naval's kind of useless, especially naval ideas. I think naval ideas are kind of useless. But quality versus quantity, I think, depending on the size of your nation. But here's the thing, is that if you're... I'll just run time so I can talk while I'm doing this. If you're a small nation and you go quantity, then it's good for you, but if you're small and you're good at the game, you're going to expand relatively quickly, and then quantity is going to be useless, and you're going to want quality. So it's like, what? Just go for quality from the beginning. Isolationism versus expansionism. I haven't played enough around with this mod to know any significant... that production efficiency is nice, especially for the later game. Secularism, that looks nice. Theocracy... also looks kind of cool. I mean, it's like... I would definitely go secularism there. But like, there's a few that like I think are always better. I think centralization is pretty much universally known as better. I mean, that's okay, but oof. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is a great... Yeah, look at that. 10% production efficiency, 10% taxes. I mean, that's just... You can't compete with that. So... yeah, it's just... You can't compete. You cannot compete with centralization. So I'm going to say that that's an ironclad rule. Always go for centralization. I'm just going to put that out there. Maybe someone will disagree. That is their right to disagree, and they can argue it with me, and I will be happy to discuss it. But I think you are wrong. I think you are wrong if you argue for decentralization. Now, in real life, I would take the exact opposite stance. I would be generally in favor of decentralization. And I cannot pass this opportunity up. I know I said I wouldn't. I know I said I wouldn't. But look, it's just there for the taking. Oh, it's just there. I gotta take it. I gotta take it. I know I said I wouldn't, but I will. I said I wouldn't, but I will. I'm making more money anyway. It doesn't matter. Can someone deal with that for me? Please, Lithuania or Saxony or... Oh, you're not going to do it, are you? Oh, wait. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought that was one of my allies. Nope, can you please go over there and fix that? Do we have any generals? Yes, we do. Cool. That's my king, I think. Yeah, I want to get in here a little bit, too, before the Venetians do, but, they're barely keeping these alive, so it doesn't really matter. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I just want to build up some money because I'm at least like 4,000. That'd be nice. That's gonna take a while though. Ugh. Maybe not with a benign neglect event and stuff like that. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I don't know what, I've been thinking. Ooh, Krakowski. Interesting. But I don't know what game I'm gonna be doing after this. I have designs on where is this? Oh, right here. Yeah. I have designs on not Crusader Kings. Well, yes, actually Crusader Kings, but I have designs on what's the word? Looking for my most valuable province. It's still this, isn't it? Yep, still that. I have designs on Supreme Ruler, but oh no, it's actually Antwerpen. Interesting. I have designs on Supreme Ruler and Crusader Kings, but I also want to branch out from this like strategy genre and like from Paradox game. Good God, not another Paradox game. I've been thinking Mass Effect. I want to do the whole Mass Effect series. Haven't played Mass Effect 3 yet. I've been waiting because I think I want to do a series on it. And I want to I want to do that one blind if I do it. So I was thinking about doing a Mass Effect series. Ooh, good harvest. I'd like money, thank you. Maybe Mass Effect, maybe I've been thinking about doing New Vegas because I know this is going to be like heresy to some people. I have only played like the first 5 hours of Fallout New Vegas, but I've played those first 5 hours like 10 times. I want to play more. I so want to play more, but it's just like every time I play it, I'm just like, I get like 5 hours in, and then I'm like, this is awesome, and then I just stop, and then like, I never get any further. It's the same thing with Morrowind. I do the same thing with Morrowind. And I think it's the reason, I think that Morrowind and New Vegas are very similar games in that way, that they're enticing, but there's just like, there's something about it that doesn't stick. And they're very good games. I'm not saying they're not good games. They're very good games. But there's just something about them that doesn't quite stick. And I don't know what it is. Something about them does not stick. And I don't know what it is. But to me, both those games, just I play them, and I just, I just can't quite keep playing them. They're fantastic games, but just can't do it. But if I was doing a video series of it, I think I could be motivated enough. I think I could motivate myself enough to keep doing it. That I think would be a good motivation to do that. So I'll see about that. Learned about a bunch of other stuff over here. I almost burped right there, but I didn't burp. I am proud of myself for holding it back. I need a actually, I don't need it. Never mind. I need a fort. That's what I need. No, I don't. Oh yeah, because places come with forts now. I forgot. Mill. What do mills do? Local tax modifier. Merchant guild. Sure. No, that's expensive. Never mind. I forgot I'm poor. I forgot that I was poor. And the buildings don't do nearly as much in this game as they used to without the mod. The mod nerfed the buildings all to hell. Which might be a good thing, actually. But I don't know. it might be a good thing, because it means that you have less money, but it also means that everyone else has less money. So like, I guess it just like I guess it prevents like rampant runaway wars that like with 1 billion soldiers on each side, which are always kind of silly, you know. But I don't know. I guess that's the intent. I guess. But yeah, I'm thinking Mass Effect, New Vegas. I want to play Fallout 3 again so bad. Oh, I want to play Fallout 3 again, but I've beaten it. I've beaten it already, and I can't justify playing it again when I've beaten it. Like it's hard. I want to play it. I want to play it so bad because I love that game. Oh, but you know, people. Ooh. Oh no, wait, no, they didn't fail. I thought that Venice had failed a colonization attempt for a second, but no, it's just undiscovered territory. But oh, I mean, Fallout 3, that is mine. And people don't like me for that. They're like, Ian, what are you doing? It's Fallout 3, you know, it's the worst in the Fallout series. That may be. It may be the worst in the Fallout series. I disagree. I think that Fallout 1 is the worst in the series. Not that Fallout 1 is bad. Fallout 1 is a great game. Fallout 1 is a fantastic game. But I think it's the worst in the series. But people say, man, Fallout 3 is the worst in the series. And I'm like, even if it is, to say you're the worst in the Fallout series is just, that is not an insult at all. That is a great goddamn series. But, I mean, like, but to me, it's not. To me, it's the best in the series. I love Fallout 3. I know it's not entirely true to the source material. I know that it's not, like, I know that people are pissed off about, like, the super mutants and the location and just the handling of just the kind of blatant butchering of the IP. I don't think it was as bad as people make it out to be. But then again, I'm not a huge old school Fallout fan. I've played them and I liked them, but, you know, it's like, it's not really my thing. I mean, it is my thing, but it's just like I wasn't around. I didn't play them when they were the shit. So like I understand the appeal, but I'm not nostalgic for them. But oh, Fallout 3, that was like my first real. That was my first what I call like gamers game. You know, was Fallout 3, and that's not entirely true because I played Ocarina of Time, which is a gamers game. But like that's like a nostalgic gamers game. Fallout 3 is like a modern gamers game. Hopefully you know what I mean. Like those of you that are listening, you know what I mean. There are gamers games, and then there's like nostalgic games that are still gamers or were gamers games when they came out, but they are now no longer gamers games just because of the nature of like they're 20 years old or 10 years old. It's like, for example, the Thief games, you know, Thief Deadly Shadows, Thief. I don't even remember the subtitles, but you know, whatever those were, the Thief games. They were gamers games when they came out, but they're like 10 years old now. So now they're retro games or nostalgic games, no longer gamers games. I hope that like what I'm saying kind of makes sense. If it doesn't, then you know, I understand if it doesn't make sense. But to me, I think you'll know what I'm saying when I say, ooh, I have a culture called Colonial Austrian. In Caribs. I want to see this. It's kind of interesting. No? Oh yeah, Caribs. Yeah, Colonial Austrian. It is different than Austrian. It's very different. Huh. Very interesting. A new culture has spawned. Colonial Austrian. And eventually we'll get Colonial Spanish or something like that. You know, it'll, that does happen. You know, you get the colonial culture groups, which does eventually happen. So yeah, I mean, like, what do you guys think? What should my next game be? And name anything. Don't just pick out of the games that I named for myself. Pick out of like any game that you want to see me play. I don't own every game, but like if it's relatively cheap and I can find it relatively easily, and enough people request it, or I look at it and it looks really cool and I want to do it, I might do it. So you know, just leave me a response or leave me a comment. Or a video response. I've not gotten any video responses yet. I would love for one of my subscribers to do a video response. Do one of those that telling me what you want me to do, and I will do it. I'm looking for games to play. You know, so I went through my list the other day and I was like, wow, I don't have many games that I really want to play. So yeah, just drop me a comment, drop me a suggestion, and I'll get to it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks.